Hello, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of day you're looking at this. I want to say welcome again to my channel, Enlightened Mirage. Today is my third week of posting, and actually, this is New Year's Eve that I'm recording this. So, hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, a wonderful holiday with the family. Hope that you all are safe and sound tonight. New Year's, New Year's night, ball drop, and all that. Please make sure you're safe and sound. Don't go driving around drunk. No drunk driving. But first off, yes, I want to thank you for coming in and spending this time with me for a second. First and foremost, I want to say some of you will not like what I'm about to say. Some of you will not like this piece that I'm about to present, and that's okay. I accept and respect everyone's opinions, and still I ask, if you have any comments, anything you want to post down below, please feel free. Okay, once again, thanks to my boy the God Pigeon for the beat. And if anyone has any music, any local artists have any music that they would like me to use to get them some extra publicity, once again, please let me know. Hit me up, shoot me a message, comment on my pieces. All right, so without further ado, we get into the next piece, and actually it has no title right now. I'm just calling it New Year's Eve 2014. Hope you enjoy. Time is of the essence, yet we are the essence of time. Mere hallucinations of these projected dilapidations, entanglements of past, present, and future. We are born into a future we do not know, into a present which is forever. An infant who sees everything around him as beautiful, for he hardly sees anything at all, be it a serene clover-cloaked canvas of hills and valleys, a quaint cottage where the aroma of grandma's porridge rouses even the crust-infested eyes and jewel-stained fur of Goldilocks and the Three Bears, a city skyrise containing the celestial beings of the night, or a project hallway where the hazy stench of coke and sex may still linger. You see them all as beautiful. Beauty is family. Family is life. Time is non-existent. There is merely the here and the now. What people must remember, though, is it is time. Time to think, to focus, to be. Supporting, bold, daring, humble, caring for youth, for life, for humanity, for me. Through it all, there seems to be no time. And there's the optional word, seems. Life seems to be great. The day seems to be a blur. But how is it really? How does one describe a life of inner pain, pride, and patience? A life condemned to condoning its very existence, yet fighting for something more. Seems like a dream at times. And there goes that optional word again. Only this time is linked to the one thing that many of us live for, our dreams. The hope that one day all of this will fade away, leaving behind the innermost impressions of our mental cavities. Dreams are the very essence which helps us me, claw and scathe my way through each and every day. Dreams, the utmost desires of my heart, and the immaculate life that we lead in our sleep. You see, for sleep is a time for me to resurrect the imminent desires of my soul, for humanity to once again rise above the petty differences each day projects and enunciates across the four corners of the globe, for life to restore its power, for youth to regain their purity and strength, and caring for the world within their grasp, humbly accepting the help of their elders, daring those around them to raise the pillars of their existence, and daring them to be bold, not swaying in the presence of ignorance, supporting those around them to be more than they think they are, to focus on their dreams, to think on things that are pure and righteous. It's finally time. You see, the contaminations within the soils of our souls contrive the generosity of the fruits of our labor. We are the ones that, till our lands. Be they chemically altered with the derivations of our insanity or reeking of wholesome fertilizer, we are to blame. Many of us are prone to one of the four following phrases at this time of year. New year, new you. It's one. My New Year's resolution is, or maybe next year's going to be different. Or how about this one? This year, I'm going to have my breakthrough. I got but one word to say to those who use these phrases and many of the countless others that are like it. No. No, it is not a new you because it's a new year. No, you will not change just because you made a New Year's revolution. No, it will not be any different than last year. And no, you will not have your breakthrough. Now we got that part out of the way. I implore you to listen to the rationalization of the previous statements. First, I want everybody to close their eyes. Envision a small stream of smoke. Imagine the smell of your favorite incense, and envision the darkness around its tiny, insignificant flame. Now pause. The gentle breeze created by your breath creates a masterpiece. The ebb and flow of the smoke spirals and wisps in response to your gentlest requests. But what is it responding to? Your will? Your command? Perhaps it's your domineering spirit. Yes and no. Is it not true that every breath you decide to take in its presence will warp and twist the wisp as you desire? Not so much as you designed. Is it not also true that once you have taken your decisive breath, you must inhale, not only retracting and distorting the creation you took seconds molding, but also contaminating the source? Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Every breath we take allows us to do something greater. We must make note of the intentions of our words. We must guard our source, for the slightest breath can create a mystical masterpiece, contaminate one's soul, or turn the tiniest, most insignificant flame into a raging inferno. A massively creative force born of a single destructive thought. Now, open your eyes. You see, the reason for my seemingly bleak outlook on many individuals' perceptions is this: allowing ourselves to believe in a miracle cure is sheer lunacy. And contrary to popular belief, we are all our worst enemy. Cloaked in the inconsiderate apparitions we continue to adorn our brow with idiosyncrasies which drive even the sanest man astray. How can one mystically change without ever first realizing their own demonistic intentions? It is the curse of human nature. Now, honestly, I believe Albert Camus said it best: man is the only creature who refuses to be what he is. Albert was an Algerian-born French author. He was also a philosopher, a journalist, and a Nobel Prize winner. Many thought him an existentialist. You know, the school of thought where individuals feel a sense of disorientation and confusion in the face of apparently meaningless or absurd worlds. Others thought him a nihilist. For those of you who don't know, these are individuals who argue that life is without objective meaning, without purpose, basically without intrinsic value. However, he actually aided in the spawning of another faction, the absurdists. Now, I know you came for lyrical literacies that boggle the mind, but bear with me just a little bit longer. Without going into great detail, absurdism explores the fundamental nature of the absurd and how individuals, once becoming conscious of the absurd, should respond to it. In turn, this absurd refers to a conflict between two things: the human tendency to seek value and meaning in life, and the human inability to find it. Crazy, I know, but condemned to condoning its very existence. Sound familiar to anybody? How often do we say, I'll start tomorrow? I can do it better if I wait till later. The Dalai Lama once said, happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from our own actions. Just food for thought. So, as you go into tomorrow, just remember, it is still just another day. Actions speak louder than words. Faith without works is dead. And the grass isn't always greener on the other side. It's greener where you water it. All right, so once again, I want to thank you all for spending this time with me. Hope you all have and had a wonderful New Year's Eve. I'm sure everyone watching this will be after actual New Year's. So hope everyone had a good time. Hope everybody had a safe time. Hope everybody made it home safe or enjoyed time with their loved ones. And hope you enjoyed this piece once again. So next week we'll be back on schedule. Look for my next piece on Sunday. I believe it's the 5th, January 5th. And thank you again. See you next week.